Okay, sweet. So we've done a range of movements to wake up the feet and ankles and stuff. And it's just to give ideas. There's so many possible things we can do once we get the idea of just switching everything on in every possible direction as preparation for real life, rather than thinking the only things we should ever do is squats with perfect alignment, even though of course we should do lots of them. So the next ones I'm going to do are starting to get a little bit more dynamic. So we can just do a simple balancing one. So okay, standing on one foot, and even just that's great. And then if we take our three axes, we can go, okay, leg moving backwards and forwards, other leg moving side to side, or the leg moving, rotating in the transverse plane, this sort of thing. So what we're doing is we're adding this idea of perturbations, where the foot wants to balance things, but it now has to react to what the upper body's doing. Whereas before we were changing what was happening at the foot, trying to keep the upper body stable. Now we're trying to keep the foot stable, do stuff with the upper body. So we can do either foot going back and forwards, and foot going side to side, and foot going in the rotational axis. And that's all putting different stresses or different challenges to the ankle. We could do the same with the arms. We could go arms going up and down, or arms going side to side, or arms going in the transverse plane, rotation. And a little point I want to make here is that when it comes to balance, it's one thing to balance while moving slowly, which is really good, and that's very much conscious balancing. I'm feeling everything, I'm consciously controlling what's going on. But what's possibly even more important is unconscious balancing, getting all of these proprioceptive stretch reflexes and all of that sort of stuff doing their things instantly, reactively, far quicker than I have time to think about. So to do that, we need to have things like moving fast back and forth, or moving fast side to side. So I don't have time to think, oh, my foot's gone somewhere, I need to adjust. It has to be so fast that all of these little muscles and nerves are just going fire, 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 or in the rotational plane. So I try and wait, move fast, 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 or with the hands go fast, 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 fast. So that's going to cause a lot more activity there. So one, if you want to just break it down into one movement which sort of does it all, which I really like, is just doing this one. So in front and behind. So it's got the side to side element, it's got the rotational element, it's got the forwards backwards element. And again, this speed that I'm going at now, it's fine, but it's a bit too slow for what I'm going for. So I might want to make it smaller and just be going pretty much as fast as I can, so that my stabilizing leg, standing leg, is really having to work. Of course, you want to make it more difficult, you can close your eyes, all of those classic balance things. And what you'll find is all the muscles of the lower leg go a bit crazy. The inside, outside, sort of, you feel them firing. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. So this sort of reactive kind of thing, another really good one. And then just one more, using the same principle of using sort of speed, reactive drills to force our unconscious balance mechanisms to switch on, is just using hopping. So of course you can just be hopping like this to develop all of those muscles and soft tissues and so on. But then if we start doing little front back or side side kind of stuff, or rotational stuff as fast as we can, or diagonals, then again we're training the proprioceptors and the muscles and the soft tissues and the tendons and all of that, the nerves, all the way around the foot and ankle and lower leg. And if you want to make that really challenging, then you go to one leg and you do your front back things, side to side stuff, rotation, or diagonals. Diagonals one way, diagonals the other way, and work up to just doing it as fast as you can. Fast, 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 fast. So you don't have time, diagonals, you don't have time to adjust side to side, rotation. So you don't have time to think about what you need to do, you adjust. And falling's good. Losing your balance and falling a lot is great, as long as you're on, you know, a nice surface, or if you're not like, I don't know, obviously if we're dealing with people with osteoporosis or stuff like that, then you need to moderate it. But for, you know, if you can do all the preliminaries, all the ones we did before, then you should be able to do a bit of this. And that's going to be really good preparation for all of your whatever running and jumping and, you know, the parkour stuff we're trying to get into. It's more like preparation for that kind of stuff to reduce our chance of injury and so on, and also the stuff that I'm always really into, just this act of waking up the parts of the body which we've forgotten about. So in my case, my feet and ankles were a forgotten part of my body for a long time, and so finding things which effectively wake them up, switch them on, make them work, is something really exciting for me. You know, making the changes in the brain to get a more complete body image. There's heaps more I could say about that, but we'll just leave it there.